He was 14 years old when he murdered his best friend at school.
Let me ask you this. Is there any particular reason why you did this to Jamie?
No, there's not.
Did he offend you in any way?
No, he did not.
Did he harm you in any way?
No, he did not.
Mike, you know the difference between right and wrong, correct?
Yes, I do.
Do you think what you did is right or wrong?
No, I don't.
What don't you think?
I think it is neither right, but I don't think it was wrong.
The crime was brutal, but when the detective found out how he selected his victim, everything became even darker.
Had you had planned to do this to Jamie?
Yes, I did.
How long have you had this plan?
A little under a week.
And is there any specific reason why you planned this?
No, there's not.
The image was truly horrific. Jamie Gau's body lay lifeless inside a stall in his school bathroom. Blood was pouring from his neck and face and running all over the floor of the place. What had happened was brutal. Detectives arrived and began their investigation process. The school was locked down and no one was allowed to leave. And that's when one student became suspicious. Michael Hernandez had asked to go to the bathroom 3 times in a short period of time, which caught the attention of the teacher in charge. However, what young Mike would say to the police would end up horrifying the entire student community in the United States.
And how do you know Jamie?
We've been friends since the 7th grade.
And for the record, Jamie is the victim in this case. How old is Jamie?
14.
And you're 14 also?
Yes.
How much older is he than you?
I'd say about 4 months.
Michael talked about his friend as if it was no big deal, the boy whose life he mercilessly took. There didn't seem to be a single ounce of remorse in his being, and he was just recounting everything that happened in the last minutes before the death.
Did you make any suggestions to Jamie that you and him go into the school early this morning?
Yes, I did.
And about what time was that you suggested that both of you go inside?
A little after 8:30, maybe like 8:31 or 35, between those times.
What time does school open and are students allowed inside the school?
8:50.
Did Jamie agree to your suggestion to go inside when you made that to him?
We had to make a deal first because he didn't want to get in trouble because we've gotten in trouble on previous times when we've attempted to go up there.
And why do you get in trouble for attempting to go inside the school?
Because it's too early and we shouldn't be walking around upstairs.
I see. Why did you make the suggestion to Jamie to go inside the school today?
I was planning to murder him.
Perhaps not knowing the law well, Michael confessed to his crime, a murder for which he could receive the harshest penalties in the justice system, despite the fact that he was only 14 years old. However, even if he had known, he wouldn't really care, for as soon as he began to recount his brutal crime, he looked proud.
I got him into the stall by saying, "Look, I have something to show you." So I got him into the stall, and I told him to turn around because I wanted it to be a surprise. Before that, put on the gloves. He saw me put on the gloves, and I said, "Oh,
Oh, you're going too fast."
And I said, "I like them because they're comfortable."
And what did you do next?
I took the knife out, and I proceeded to slit his throat.
Now, do you remember in which direction you slit his throat?
Left to right.
The story was chilling, and it would get even worse.
Did Jamie say or do anything? Did he put up a struggle?
Yes, he did. He turned around after I did that. He asked me not to kill him. So I told him, "Okay, I'm not going to if you cooperate."
Okay.
Which was a lie.
Right.
And so I realized that the stall door was open, so I locked it.
Yes.
And then I turned him around again and proceeded to stab him.
And where did you stab him, Mike?
I'm not positively sure, but I'm guessing around the jugular vein right around here.
Okay.
That's what I was aiming for.
But when he told the reason behind Jamie's death, it left the cop and everyone else completely frozen.
Why did you choose Jamie, your friend?
He was the easiest out of anybody because he would have followed me because we're such good friends. And I knew he would have followed me in there and done what I would have said.
Okay.
As the policemen probed further, even darker details of Michael's plans were uncovered. he had planned to kill more than one friend.
What were your intentions yesterday?
My intentions yesterday were to kill Andre, the same way that I would kill Jamie today, except for the fact that I was going to stab him in the back and stab here, and that would have been it.
Who was this you were going to do it to?
I was going to do this to Andre.
The young man was excited about everything he was talking about. He had meticulously planned every step to murder his close friends. However, ultimately, Andre didn't fall for his game. When his room was searched, a diary was found with descriptions of America's most notorious serial killers, as well as the names of other potential victims. He wanted to become one of his idols. However, after Jamie's body was discovered, Michael Hernandez would finally be sentenced to life imprisonment because regardless of his age, he could already be considered a danger. However, when he had only been in prison for 17 years, something happened that no one really expected.
We start with breaking news today. Michael Hernandez, the man who killed a teenage classmate in the bathroom of Southwood Middle School back in 2004, has died in prison.
The case shocked the entire United States. He was a 14-year-old boy who took the life of a classmate and showed no remorse for what he had done.